All right, so here we go.
When I was around 23, I was, doing medical rep at that time. I was seeing doctors and so on. And it happened that that particular doctor one day asked me, am I free to attend a meeting? I was just wondering one meeting. All my interests were actually want to know him better. So I said, okay, I'm free. And I was brought to a Amway meeting, And the first time I saw uh, what I see at that time, I was very interested because basically I like to make money. Right, that's one thing. And second thing, I knew I have a problem because at 19 years old, when my father died, he left me with 5 brothers and 2 sisters. I was the eldest at that time, so I had no choice. I had to stop studying and I came out to work. And by accident, that job required me to go for medical checkup, and they found that my kidney already got problem at such a young age. And then I was asked to go to do medical checkup every 6 months, and I realized that every year my kidney was deteriorating by 5 to 10%. And I was a little bit worried because I knew my kidney someday is going to totally collapse, and I may need to go for transplant or whatever. And when I saw this opportunity, there's one way I could speed up my, to earn extra money so that in case one day when I have to face this problem of my kidney failure, then that money will come in handy. So that's why I was kind of a little bit desperate at that time. So then when I was doing this business at that time, and I was, put it this way, I was quite good at my sales, so I was promoted very quickly. At 25, I was promoted to sales manager. And because I was promoted to sales manager, I get excited with my job. So my focus on the direct selling the Amway was kind of a low key. So I just maintained my organization. So I was concentrating more on my job. And then when I was around 30 years old, it was very bad. My kidney was almost collapsing. And by the age of 31, my kidney was gone, and I was kind of desperate. I was kind of desperate at the time. And by 30 years old, I left my job already. I left my job because I tried to go into business to try to earn more money, but my business collapsed. But luckily, so I went back to Amway. I went back to do my direct selling. And as you know, at that time, to make a couple of $1,000 is a big thing, but that's not enough for me. So when I was in my hospital bed, I was looking up the ceiling and asked myself, what happened to me? Because I'm working so hard, but I'm not making the money that I'm supposed to make. And even I owe the hospital money because I don't have money to even enough for the operation, and that's what I go through. It was a tremendous period for me at that time. So anyway, you see, that's the difference, all right? Compared to those days I was suffering to what I am today. Why I succeeded? Very simple. Because the difference between a successful people and not successful is that, take for example, when I was in difficulty, I saw an opportunity, but this opportunity requires you to have a certain amount of money to get in. So I have two choices to choose. It is either I walk away from it, all right, or I find a way to find the money and get in. At least I got hope. But if I walk away from it, I got no hope. So that's different. A lot of people, when they don't have the money, all right, they have a financial problem. Then when they look at this, there's an opportunity. They shake their head, they say, I don't have the money to do it. So in other words, you see what's the problem? What is MLM all about? It's to solve people's money problem, right? So if you don't have money, that's not a problem. But if you don't do something to solve the no money problem, that's become a problem. Because it's going to be there. That financial problem will never be solved because you never do anything. So what are you waiting for? You're waiting for money to drop? No. So what I did was that, I started thinking, where could I get the money? And I honestly speaking, I borrowed the money. Because, you see, I'm not afraid of opportunity. I'll tell you what, there's no opportunity. I can try 10 times. All right, I'm not saying that people to go and borrow. What I'm trying to say that you have to decide to stay as what you are, what you are, or fight for it. Nobody's going to give a hand to you. So I call up many people, and I managed to borrow the money. I went in. You see, I can borrow 10 times. All I need to do is one time I succeed. I can pay back all the 9 times, and then I have a brighter future. My children have a brighter future, and that is the difference between why some people are successful, some are not. So for anybody who wants to succeed in network marketing, actually, if you understand, you won't fail. And one of the biggest problems after so many years that I watched, why do people fail? Actually, you can't fail. There's no reason you can fail. The only reason that you can fail that is you cannot control it unless you choose the wrong company. Why? Because you succeed, but the company fail you because either management problem, they don't handle it properly, product problem, 101 reason, it's beyond your control. But if you found the correct company, all right, and you succeed in it, then you go a long way. So I would say almost 90% of MLM members today, they fail is because they still do not know what is considered a right company. And that is very sad. Okay. Like for example, many people look at a product, they like the product, oh, I like the product, and they jump in. But do you know, for an MLM company to succeed, it does not only look at a single thing, it takes everything around it. From the management side to the potential of it to the marketing plan, all this contribute a complete, all right, complete what you call in order for you to succeed the company, not just a product. Because there are plenty of product. Every month there are new product. Every company they open, they have a good product. But how many of them really survive? And like I say, Prife has one thing fantastic over here. Is that, it's not easy for me because I've spent so many years in the industry. After 40 years, 20 years as leader, another 20 years as the management, from CEO right to regional director. It's not because, frankly speaking, I prefer to be distributed, I like to be free. But very often I've been invited to be on the board is because, you see, most of them don't know how to run it. You see, networking is a very easy business to start, but it's very difficult to control. Example, if you run your own company, all right, the staff, how much you pay, how much things you want to import, all this, you control everything. But in network marketing, something you cannot control is the people. If you don't have experience, it's impossible to control the thousands and thousands of leaders up there, all right? So how do you handle them? So it's a people business, and people business is most difficult to handle. That's why a lot of companies, I would say 95% of them, all right, will not survive in 6 years. Okay, 70% will not last even 2 years. So I just came out of retirement, and because at 40 years, I've been mostly the health food side, so I already said, consider one of the successful one in the networking industry. But recently, my ex-partner, Dr. Steven, I knew him since 35 years ago, and he had been asking me all the time that I rejected a few times because I don't need it anymore. But as an old friend, I paid a visit, and the minute I saw IteraCare, this is something that I knew instantly because, when you have enough experience, you can straightly tell before even you do it, whether can or cannot be successful is already foregone conclusion. That's the difference between experience and non-experience. And when I look at it, if this product can claim what you say, it definitely will explode. It will definitely explode. Then I was watching I spent about a month watching because it's not easy for me to just join a company because I look at the board, who are the people, and I look at the product, I look at all this, then only I make my decision. And of course, all the board here, the directors here, the owner here, I know them. They're all 20, 30 old years of experience. So this is the most important in the network market. I don't care how good is the product. But if you have a management who have no experience, and you're trying to pretend you got experience to do this, you're bound to fail. because you can never understand that you think you understand. You cannot, not in network marketing. But these people have 20, 30 experience. So, and when I talk to them, we talk on the same wavelength. So we understand each other and they know how to do it. And the most important, this is one product in the last 50 years I've never seen. Because all the while I was doing health food for health and so on and so forth, and you just keep eating and keep eating, you only eat more. That is one. Why this product is going to immensely explode the market anywhere it goes, it will succeed in because you don't need to eat anything. That's what people like. And on top of that, it can solve so many problems in your body. Only one, which you don't even eat anymore. Right? It's working on the terahertz. And this terahertz is a frequency that goes into all your cells. And let's face it, your whole body is all made of cells. It's just a question of different cells. And this terahertz does not care what cells you are, they all work on the same frequency. So therefore, if your cells is weak, all you need to do is give energy. So the terahertz is not there to kill it, to cure you. The terahertz is going there to give energy to that cell with the same frequency. One, you get the same frequency, they wake up, they revive, they become active, then they reproduce. Then your whole body, imagine all the organs, it revive, become active, imagine how your body is going to behave. You see? So that is, if you understand this part, I can tell you this. Imagine the potential of the future of this device. In other words, the frequency is treating, the future of treatment is through frequency, is no longer through medicine. Right now, for example, every little thing, you know, for pimples, you really try to put a cream, headache, you can take Panadol. So every little thing also, you want to take medicine. So how much your body can take? Can you imagine now you don't have to take all this anymore? All you need is just blow the terahertz and it will revive and wake up all your cells. The old people, for example, why some people take vitamins and nutrition, why some people have effect, some people have no effect? Very simple. You take an old person who is weak, for example, you have the best food, he or she don't eat because she's so weak, she don't feel like eating or no appetite. Same thing like the cells. If they are old, the cells are so old, the cells are so old, whatever you vitamins you eat, the person's not going to get it because the cells are not eating. So what you do? You blow the terahertz, wake them up, revive them. And one day in the energy, the cells all wake up, they have energy, they're hungry, they feel like eating. Then what happened? All the repairs start to take place. You blow the spinal cord, more stem cells gets out. And all the stem cells will start to grow to all the organs, all parts of your body. All right, if they go to your kidney problem, you go to your kidney there, and what happened? Become a kidney cells, they go to your heart, become a heart cell. That's why today, why people wait for stem cell. Only today you have a blower that could blow out stem cell, and it's your own cell. This IteraCare, it is so fantastic. And it's a joy when you know, it's not only money right now. When you start to go around and you start the people recovering for it. For example, I know personally, a lady that take 8 sleeping pills a day. 11 years ago, she only take half a sleeping pill. And today she needs to take 8 a day. The tongue is a bit hardened, her handshake she don't take. Do you know when she go blow with this terahertz, the first day only 20 minutes? She sleep like a baby. Since then, she don't even take one tablet anymore. Now, when you save somebody like that, how do you feel? I tell you, this product is like God sent. I tell you this hertz is like God sent hertz, you know. I tell you. So it's amazing. So in future, a lot of people got any problem, the first thing, I did this only my own opinion, nothing to do with the company. The first thing, they will try the hertz first. Cannot, then only go and see a doctor. No need to simply go and buy medicine and try, painkiller, this, no need. Try that first. Right? So, well, if you got a chance, I'd like to share with you more, and there's so much I can share. Okay, thank you very much.
Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed that. And it's pretty amazing. We have a wonderful testimonial from Miss as you saw from our wonderful guest, right? And also right now, you have also heard the wonderful testimonial sharing of Mr. Eddie Tan, of how he helped someone, with the IteraCare, and how good he felt when it was recorded at the time. And thanks to Eddie that I'm here, because he's the one who called me up when he got to know about this and came out of retirement. And I was one of the first few guys that he contacted. So yeah, otherwise you will not be watching this live stream today. So do subscribe to our YouTube channel, and also follow our Facebook and Twitter, and share the video, right, of today's live stream, and spread this so that more people will be able to benefit from our wonderful IteraCare device. So thank you so much for watching, and have a nice day.
Medical disclaimers. Itera Classic and Itera Pro are not medical devices. The information provided on our website is for educational purposes only and does not substitute for professional medical advice. Please consult a medical professional or healthcare provider if you are seeking medical advice, diagnoses, or treatment. Prife International shall not be liable for risks or issues associated with using or acting upon the information on our website. Prife International shall not be liable or responsible for the actions, misrepresentations, or negligence of our members who are independent contractors.